How is everyone doing? And welcome to the Stat Room. Ladies and gentlemen, I am VonnTheStatman. You can follow me on Twitter at VonnTheStatman. And guys, check out my website, VonnTheStatman.com. Now, you might want to go on my website a few times a week because I might be giving out a few hidden gems that can help you to win your DFS contest each week and also help you dominate your fantasy leagues. So y'all ready?
All right, so before I get into a quick breakdown of the slate, guys, let me go over a recap of what the five studs did. Wasn't as good as we want. Wentz only gave us 8.6. I guess revenge isn't a dish best served cold when it comes to Wentz. Then you got Montgomery, guys. You can't get mad at Montgomery. He got hurt on the second drive. It was his second carry. He got hurt, so you can't judge him. Jeffries just got shut down. If you'd have told me the Jets defense would have had more points than Jefferson, I would have said you were crazy. And then Kelsey could have had a bigger day. He dropped the touchdown in the end zone, and the Jets gave us 4 points. So that's it, guys. Spreads, I'm 9-6 on the season. KC, wrong. New Orleans, wrong. Miami, right. Detroit, right. And the Jets was wrong. All right, guys, so I'm going to go now on the Fanduel website and break down two of the key games before I give you my picks. All right, guys, so now we're on the Fanduel website, guys, and before I give you my five studs and I break down the two contests that I know you guys want me to break down, I'm going to give you some quick pointers. When you're playing Fanduel, guys, you want to create one lineup that is a gambling lineup, and that'll go into your $1 million contest. Then you want to create your safe lineup, and that'll go into your 10-man and under contest. Now, me, I like to create my own contest because I'd rather have people come on to my game and I kick their butts than going on their game. You'd rather have people come and playing on yours. I like to create mine around Thursday or Friday because most of the guys getting their lineup set Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Friday, Saturday, maybe even Sunday, I'll do my 10-man and under contest. And you want 3 people to be eligible to win prizes. So that's a good tip. Now let's go break it down real quick, guys. So if you look at Buffalo at Baltimore, last week, the matchup with Buffalo, depending on could Buffalo's pass rush get the Tua. They got the Tua, knocked them out the game. Lamar Jackson's a different kind of animal. Lamar Jackson has 2 fast receivers, Duvernay, and you have to worry about Bateman. They both can beat you with one catch. They can be gone to the house. Now you got to worry about a quarterback that can beat you with a run for a 75-yard run. So now Buffalo, not only do they got to worry about 2 fast receivers, they got to also take away the middle of the field, and they got to also leave a spy in on Lamar Jackson. So Lamar Jackson could have another big day. I don't care what defense he's going up against. The way he's playing right now is going to be hard to contain him. So Buffalo is probably not going to really rush him. They're going to do what I call a soft pass rush, where they're going to try to squeeze the pocket to keep him inside the pocket to make him distribute the ball down the field. Now, Josh Allen is going up against a Baltimore Ravens defense who is not in midseason form yet because their second-best cornerback, Marcus Peters, he didn't play at all last year. He looked rusty against Miami. Well, that's how you're going to look when you haven't played preseason and you haven't played competitive football in over a year, and you come back and face a fast defense in Miami. Now he's on his third game. Towards the second part of the game last week against New England, he looked a lot better. He's going to look even better this week. But the way Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson play, I don't see how you stop either one of these quarterbacks from getting at least 24 fantasy points. Now, at the running back position, you got Dobbins. He's only on his second game back. I don't like any running backs against Buffalo. They really shut the run game down. Now, against the Ravens, you can run the ball on the Ravens, so Buffalo could run the ball if they stay consistent with it. They typically don't, so we'll see. Now, the wide receiver position, both teams has an advantage. I like Gabriel Davis and Stephon Diggs, and I also like McKenzie. They have a clear advantage at the wide receiver position. And at the wide receiver position for Baltimore, I like Bateman. I like Duvernay, who's had 3 straight games with a touchdown. One was a kick return, but he had week 1, 2 touchdowns. So he's had 4 touchdowns in 3 games. At tight end, if you're going to decide to play Lamar Jackson, you have to play Mark Andrews because he's clearly the best tight end in the league. And if you look at it, he's getting the targets. I mean, you can't deny it. 7, 11. His worst game was 7. I don't see 24 points because I don't see him getting 2 touchdowns against Buffalo. But I can see Andrews getting 15 fantasy points. All right, so next, let's go to Philly versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I like Jalen Hurts. Now, Jacksonville has had it easy on defense so far because they've played 2 statue quarterbacks. They played 3 games against quarterbacks that weren't very mobile. Matt Ryan doesn't run. Herbert had a bad back. So now they're going to go up against a team that got explosive pass catchers and an explosive runner. I like Jalen Hurts in this matchup, guys. And I also like Lawrence. Lawrence proved that he will distribute the ball to whoever is open. And at the running back position, guys, you got his running back, Robinson, who has been balling. James Robinson has been balling. If you look at his numbers, he's been running it well, and he's going to catch the ball out of the backfield. He had 3 catches, and he hasn't put up a 20-point burger, so I wouldn't play him. At 7-8, I need 20 fantasy points from a running back that is that high. And I do like ETN. If I was going to play a Jacksonville running back, I'll play ETN because I think he's going to catch more balls out of the backfield. I think he's going to get more involved this week. I don't like Philly running backs because Jacksonville is #1 against the run. At the wide receiver position, guys, I like both the Philly wide receivers. I do like Brown, but at 8,300, if he doesn't get you 20 fantasy points, can't play him. I wouldn't take a chance on him, not at 8,300. But I do like Christian Kirk. I think Christian Kirk and Brown has the same production. I do think both of these guys can get you 15 fantasy points, but I would take the discount and go with Christian Kirk. But if I was going to gamble, guys, I would go with Zay Jones. I think Zay Jones, he's only 5,900. I would definitely take a chance on Zay Jones. I like him as well. And I also like Philly's second wide receiver, Devontae Smith. Like he said, there's no Robins on the team, only Batman. So I like that. And at the tight end position, guys, I do like Dallas Goedert. I think he's going to get more involved. Now, he got into the end zone last week. He only had 25 yards. But I think he gets more yards this week because Jackson was going to try to take away those explosive receivers. All right, guys, and if I had to pick a defense, I would go with Philly defense because they're at home and they play extremely well. If any team I could see getting shut down, I could see Jacksonville getting shut down more than Jacksonville shutting down Philly. All right, guys, so now let me give you my 5 studs. You want to win? Start these guys. If you made it this far, hit that like button, hit that share button, and subscribe to my video. You want to win your fantasy? Don't play around with the tight end position. Start Andrews. He gets 10 targets a game. Jackson's first read. He's the best tight end in the NFL, and he's at home, and he's the goal line option. So you want to win your fantasy? Start Andrews. You want to win your fantasy? Start the Denver Broncos defense. You know why? Because they playing against a division rival. They're on the road, and they playing against a team that can't run the ball. So they should get some sacks. So you want to win your fantasy? Start the Denver's defense. You want to win your fantasy? Start running back Penny. You know why? Because Geno Smith is his quarterback, and they're going to be on the road against a defense that struggles stopping the run. He should get 15 to 20 carries, and he's going to get all the goal line work. So you want to win your fantasy? Gamble on Penny. You want to win your fantasy? Start wide receiver Lockett. Yes, he's going to be on the road. Yes, they should be trailing. Yes, he got Geno Smith at his quarterback position, but he's getting about 10 targets every game. I believe he can get 15 fantasy points without getting into the end zone. So you want to win your fantasy? Start Lockett. You want to win your fantasy? Start QB Hurts. You know why? Because he's at home. He can run. He got some excellent weapons to throw the ball to so he can pass. He's also in a game where he's going to need to use his legs, and he's the goal line back, and he's also in the race for the MVP. So you want to win your fantasy? Start QB Hurts. And if you like this video, start the Statman and like this video, share this video, and subscribe. And go on the website, VonnTheStatman.com, and check out my Twitter page, @VonnTheStatman. And guys, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you can get what you want. And guys, don't forget to think in ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. And thank you for watching. I appreciate all the eyeballs on this video and for you guys coming back and supporting me. Love you guys.